about yourself. You from this area?
No, I'm originally from Kentucky, but
Okay.
my father was in the service, and
Right.
we moved all around and landed in Washington, D.C.
Right.
And with work, I moved to this area in 2004. And they had put an article in the Big Brothers Sisters program. Warren County put an article in the Western Star.
Right.
And I saw it, and I'm lead a pretty boring life, and thought, well, I can certainly commit a couple hours a week. Well, in 2004, December is when I contacted them, and a few months later I was actually matched with another little who's now about to graduate from high school
Right.
here in Lebanon.
So you've been involved how many years?
Well, this is about 4 years, a little over
Right.
4 years now. So
Comments, how does, you obviously are pleased with it.
you definitely start spending more than 2 to 3 hours a
Oh,
week.
do you really?
Yeah. And you really
Yeah.
get to know the family and feel like you're part of the family in a lot
Right.
of cases. And it's just been a lot of fun with, and it, believe me, I mean, a lot of people think that there's more to the program than there really is. It's not hard to do. Anyone can do it. And if you just have
Well, Christian is not your first little.
No.
What do you guys do together?
Well, I have 2 dogs, so
Right.
we walk the dogs a lot
Okay.
when it's not snowing and 0 outside.
Right.
We play video games. We sometimes go to Dave & Buster's.
He's better than you
He's
are,
much
isn't
better
he?
at all of them.
That's what I
don't
thought.
even know how to hold the controller.
Right.
I'm not better at the golf, though.
The golf is the one I can beat him at.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods golf I can do. But
Give him time.
he doesn't want to play that, though. He
Oh,
wants to play
okay.
the other ones.
I can understand
but
that.
sometimes it's just a matter of hanging out
Yeah.
at the house. And
Christian, what's it like having Greg around?
Usually we just like go to his house and then like play video games, sometimes on the computer, just hanging out, and we play with the dogs. Sometimes we go to a dog park and play with the dogs, and sometimes Cody comes over, but not usually. And we went to the dog park once with him, and it was really fun. We ran around with the dogs, and we took them to some place before we went there, but
we've
I
done the
forgot.
baseball games,
Right.
football games, the Dragons game. That was a lot of fun because it's so close.
Oh,
you can see
I
everything.
have not done that, and I've told I am missing what real baseball is supposed to be like.
It's incredible.
I mean, just really a lot of fun, and guys playing not for the love of money, but playing for the love of the game.
And it's been fun.
Is this something, now how long can Christian do this?
Basically, our kids are matched from the ages of 6 to 15 is when we take them. But they can actually, since he's already matched in the program, they can stay. We'll still support the match up until he turns 18.
Right.
Now after that, I mean, that would be up to something Greg and Christian would want to do. And I mean, we have had a lot of matches actually continue on past that.
Sure.
They don't have to continue with the regular check-ins with the
Right.
case manager and that kind of thing. But we've had bigs be in their littles' weddings,
Really?
you know, things
Yeah.
like that. Every once in a while we'll get cards in the mail. You know, with the littles, with their kids, and they still every once in a while keep in touch with their bigs. So it's a really neat program in that perspective.
There's a need for more men
Absolutely.
and
Yes.
women like Greg.
Yes.
You've got too many littles with no
Exactly.
mentors.
Exactly, and especially actually in Lebanon.
Really?
We have, in the past few years, kind of put out there, and this is something that's nationwide, the need for men is, but we've had some response as of late from like the Mason communities and the Mainville communities, but in Lebanon it's still lacking for some reason. We're having a lot of trouble, and we have the majority of our kids waiting in Lebanon are boys. Sure. And these boys usually, I mean, there is the rare case sometimes in like the school-based program where the boys will be matched with a girl, and it's up to the kid really if they're okay with that. But a lot of the boys, since they come from single-parent homes, a lot of times it's the dad that's not in their life, and so they really
Right.
need that male
They
role model.
gravitate toward that. How can people get information on becoming a big brother or sister?
They can visit our website. The website address is www.BBBS, like Big Brothers Big Sisters,
Right.
Warren, like warrencounty.org. And then we also have a phone number, 513-932-3966, and that is our main office number here in Lebanon, and they can call, and we can always send applications. We have applications online, but also we can send them paper form.
932-3966. You can go on the web. If you didn't get the web, just Google Big Brothers Big Sisters Warren County. I'm sure it'll come up and you'll get the website. Christian, it's a pleasure meeting you. I hope you continue and get to learn the golf, because when you get older, you're going to want to learn to play it. Then you're going to really beat him. Just remember that.
I took him to Harmon one time.
Did you really?
That was fun, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing what you do. And thanks, Christian, for being on with us.
You're welcome.
But don't go away. We're going to continue this, because we talked about, we're going to talk about the school-based program too. And we have someone else we'd like you to meet right after this break, so stay right with us.